Hello, this is Unknown Voidcat, and welcome back to another Factorio video. Last video, I started a brand new world after I died in the previous one, and I was able to actually make a power drill this time in less than an hour. It did not take me an entire hour to make a power drill this time. Just ignore the fact that it took 35 minutes, despite the fact that I did say I was going to do it in 20 minutes. But, hey, technically I did it in less than 35 minutes. It only took me 34 minutes to make a power drill. Just ignore the fact that, me rambling about random things did kind of slow that down. And if I wasn't, talking about, I don't know, what was it that I was saying last video? Oh yeah, the middle school story. Yeah, if it weren't for me rambling about middle school and how would I describe it? And how I was talking about my middle school experiences and the changes between middle school and elementary school. If it were for that, dude, I probably would have made this power drill faster than 34 minutes. But that's just how it be sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta rant about middle school for sometimes you just gotta, why am I not breaking? Sometimes you just gotta rant about middle school for 30 minutes, which causes you to, get completely distracted about what you were doing the entire time. Sometimes you just gotta do that. How much is it? What is this again? Isn't it 2 to 3 mines? Yeah, I think it's something like that. So then I want to place one more mine. Right? Yeah. So place it here, don't I? Or here? Here, I think. 2.7, 3.7. I'll put it here. Okay. Oh, I actually never put... Weirdly enough, I never put conveyor belts on my main hotbar. Also, I know I'm doing that one at a time. I probably should be doing 5 at a time, but whatever. But yeah, I was looking back at what I was saying in my previous video, and I was like, man, the thing about my previous videos, I was realizing man, I was kind of stupid in a way. What I mean by that is I was looking at it and I was like, I kept ranting. I started to realize I sounded a little egotistical. What I mean by that is I realized multiple times in the video I kept saying I'm so much mature than I was in middle school. I was so much mature than the other kids in my class. I'm like, man, I was sounding kind of stupid. And I think that egotisticalness kind of in a way, the weird egotisticalness in a way kind of describes how my entire school life kind of went in a weird way. What I mean by that is one thing I always noticed, despite the fact that it was I would always notice that for some reason in school I'd always have this strange mix between somehow being extremely overconfident in my skills and somehow extremely underconfident at the same time. What I mean by that is it especially became this weird, it essentially became this thing around high school because middle school, elementary school, I was just extremely confident and almost looked down on other people because I would always get A's on every test unless I essentially almost purposely messed up because I got lazy. I would essentially always get an A on every single test. I'd easily get A's on every single assignment. So it kind of led to this I would say egotisticalness where I would just do so well that I was yeah, man, I'm the best. Look at all these people getting 70s on their assignments. Could it be me? And so this kind of led to this egotisticalness. But then man, high school came around and it was high school math came around and dude, it started going bad, dude, to be honest. what essentially happened is like when I was pretty good at math when it was like elementary school, middle school, but the minute high school math ran around, dude, it started getting bad quick. It started getting bad real fast, dude. I started like I could do good on assignments. Like I would get the math whenever I was doing like worksheets or homework or stuff, and I could get 100 on those. But the minute you go to a test, dude, it would so quickly I'd so quickly like get a 60 or something, especially in the later high school years. Like this wasn't as much of a problem in like my first like freshman, but like when I started getting junior, senior, dude, bro, I'd be pumping out those 60s on high school test, which honestly is kind of weird when you consider like there's this weird thing where like I would always get 60s on my high school test, but somehow I'd always get like 80s and 90s on the final exam for my math classes, which are always kind of strange. I'd somehow get a 90 on the exam, but I'd constantly get 60s in my actual class test, which is always a strange thing. Though it was very helpful because like I remember like in my like math during junior year, I literally had like all A's in every single class. Like every single class I had was all A's. But then like I would go to my look at my math class, and it was like it was a drop in grades in comparison to the other classes. Like you look at my math class and it was like C's. I had like a C in the class, which was a huge drop in comparison to my other classes' grades. If you like looked at them. And like the only thing that saved me from having a C on my my final grade for the class was exams for some reason. Like for some reason, like when it came to final exams, I would get like a 90 or 90 something, which would like massively pump up my grade, so that like I'd go from having a C overall in the class to like a B overall because I just did that good on the exam. But for some reason, whenever it was like an actual class test, I would just flunk it. I would literally never do well. And so what I meant when I was saying earlier that I had like this weird egotisticalness mixed with like anti-egotisticalness, where I kind of looked down on myself compared to other students, it was like this weird combination where like I would look highly at myself because like I would get I'd get like an easy A on like science test and history test or whatever, but then like so that like bumped me up, and I'm like, look at these guys getting 100, getting 70s while I'm getting 100, which there's a part of me that realized like that was stupid. Like so it did somewhat die down. It did die down more when I entered high school, because in high school, you know, you get that in high school you just stop caring as much in comparison to middle school. Like you stop caring as much about grades, but it still existed at least somewhat. But like it would be this weird thing where I think I'm highly of myself when I'm in those classes, but then the minute I'm in like a math class, it completely does like a 180, because like I'll just do really bad in math classes. I was just not good at math classes, and I think one of the reasons why is because oftentimes in my math classes you'll be doing various problems with various different formulas, and oftentimes it'll be based on you know, stuff you've done previous years. Like, you know, hey, we're doing, you know, this type of math, you know, uses this formula, and to know this part of the formula, you know, it's based off stuff the teacher, but you know, it's based off stuff you learned in your previous years. So you should already know. You know, we'll go over it real quick, but you know, you should already know it from your previous years. The previous like years of math. The problem is, man, my memory, it ain't it sometimes, dude, to be honest. And so like I'll oftentimes be like, when did we learn this? We learned this? Like, well, not exactly that I didn't know we learned it. Technically, I would know we learned it before. Like, I could recognize the thing. I would just have quite literally zero clue how to actually do it, is the thing. I would see it, I'd recognize it, But when actually faced with having to actually do it, I'd be like, how do I do this again? And so that was honestly one of the things that messed me up in math, is that it was just based off of like knowing things from previous years oftentimes. And so I would just mess up because my memory is just like, especially when it comes to math. Like if you give me history, I can easily remember it, dude. You get me with math, nope. Then they went straight out of my mind, dude. It would just go in. It could literally go in one ear, out the other. Then for some reason, I was just really bad sometimes at putting sometimes connecting the formulas that they give you with like other formulas for like you know, when you combine like two different math things, they use like separate, you know, like using multiple different like ideas in math together. I don't really know how to explain it because I'm obviously not good at math, but like I'd be so bad at like putting those together that oftentimes, like I remember a teacher who like oftentimes, because people do so bad in class sometimes, that he would literally just let you do tests with like the study guide. Like you literally have the study guide that essentially has answers on how to do the problems, and he literally let you do the test with the study guide. And even then, embarrassingly so, I would still somehow mess it up. Even with the study guide, I literally would have times where I'm like, man, I literally have a study guide. I literally have the study guide. And I somehow got a 60. And so that was very crazy, dude. And so I kind of looked at myself for that. I'd be like, man, I'm so bad at math compared to everybody else, dude. I'm so bad. But then simultaneously, I'd be like, oh man, I'm so much better than everybody else at this science test, huh, dude? How could these people ever get a 60 on this? This is so easy. And then like, fast forward to me getting a 60 on a math test while people are getting hundreds, and I'm like, oh no, I'm so bad. It's like, it was like this weird hypocriticalness that my mind would display in high school. And so like, and it's mostly in my mind. So at least like the one silver lining of this whole story is it's not like it came out or anything. It's not like I was telling people this, dude. You know, I wasn't going to people's face being like, lol, how could you do bad? You know, because I would never do that now, because that would just be rude. But it was definitely like in my mind sometimes. Though it did become less of a problem, you know, like senior year, junior year and stuff, because, you know, as the years go by in high school, you just you just stop caring for sometimes. Like, you start doing assignments and you're just like, you know, unlike, you know, elementary school, middle school, like you're giving it your all. For some reason, you know, later years of high school, you're just kind of like, what is the bare minimum I can do to get an A on this assignment? Like, what is the true bare minimum necessary? Or that just procrastinating, dude. If I were to give legitimately one word to describe my entire high school year, not my entire high school like life, all my years in high school, procrastination would probably be that word. Because man, if I had so many times where I literally would have assignment that's like, you know, you gotta do this and that like we've had like 2 weeks to do it, and I'm literally doing it the night before, dude. Like, I'm like staying up till like 3 a.m. being like writing down hundreds of words, you know, looking up all these sources, you know, trying to like change the sources and like change the sources into like proper format and stuff, and be like, oh, why didn't I do this earlier, dude? I'm gonna have to stay up and lose sleep because of this. That would probably be like the perfect representation of my entire high school year. Especially because like, I would have times where, like, for example, I think in my senior year, I had this project for like a class that like literally was done throughout, not the entirety, but almost the entirety of like the class, the whole semester. The whole semester, you're working on this project that like, it was very long. Like, you know, it had pages and pages of like various things you had to do. But the reason for that was because you were supposed to like be working on it for weeks upon weeks upon weeks, right, throughout most of the school year. So like like, each week you were supposed to do like a page worth of like this assignment. The problem is I never did it until quite literally the day before is the problem. I did it super late. And which technically it didn't really be that much a problem because like it was a math, like it was like a math kind of thing. It would be a problem, but luckily it was like a kind of like a history assignment. So it was like a history project, so. And I'm like pretty good at history classes. Like I usually get an A in history classes pretty easily, so it wasn't the biggest deal. It just ended up making it so much work than it had to be, because I had to like stay up a lot later and like spend way more hours in a row doing this assignment, when in reality I probably could, if I split my work up better, I probably could have been spending like only like an hour or two like 1 hour a day, and I would have gotten the assignment completed. But because I procrastinated, I was instead having to spend hours and hours straight in a row for like 1 week, when I could have been doing it like 1 hour a day for over multiple weeks instead of just multiple hours a day for 1 week. So honestly, that stuff shows like that stuff shows why procrastination should definitely be like the word to describe my high school year. And that's only like a few examples. There's many more to show for that, because legitimately it was like almost every single time I had a project, there's very rarely any examples of times that I would do assignments like how you're supposed to. By that I mean like, the teacher's giving you a week because they assume, you're going to be doing bits and bits of it, like little pieces of it over the week. Like you're going to do like one piece Monday, one piece Tuesday, one piece Wednesday, one piece Thursday. But like, unless it's a group project. If it was a group project and like your teammates were like very onto it, and you're doing it in class and not at home, then technically I would do it like split up. I'd actually like properly split up my work, because you'd be forced to, because you're doing it in class with other people. But if it was like a solo project you're doing at home, essentially always I would just like last day or last 2 days before the project, I would be doing it. How do I get this ready? How far does this need to go? I think I'm going to want to drag this to the right first. I don't want to go too far down there. But yeah, procrastination, the key word of the day, key word of this video. Do not procrastinate. Procrastination is bad. It messes you up. It causes you to have to lose sleep, because instead of properly doing the work on time, you just had to do it last second, dude. Like I remember back in, I didn't do as much in elementary school and middle school, but I technically would sometimes even do it back then. Like I remember in was it 5th grade? I think it was 5th grade. Yeah, back in 5th grade, we'd have this assignment where we had this like thing where like essentially what happened is it was near like exam, like the big test at the end of like 5th grade. It was like coming up to that. So what they did is they changed homerooms around, where instead of going to your usual homerooms, they split up everybody. They like split everybody to new homerooms, and the homerooms were like based on how good you were doing in class. So essentially, like if you're doing really good in class, if you're doing really bad if you're doing really bad in your classes, they will put you in these homerooms where they study the various different stuff the classes went over for the year, and they would like quiz you on stuff. Versus like if you were in the class that like if you were like somebody who's like did really good at every one of your classes, they essentially threw you into a homeroom with a teacher who just give you a random like project on like just some random thing, like give you like a 500-word essay on just this thing. because like, you don't need to study as much, you know, you don't need to study the stuff we're actually doing, because, you know, you've done good enough class, you know, you've done good enough, so we're just going to make you do a 500-word essay on stocks. That's your research. Quite literally, that was what the assignment was. The assignment literally was, okay, for the week or two that we're going to be in these like changed homerooms, for a week you need to select, for the first day you need to select like 4 stocks, and then for like a week straight you need to like, during homeroom you need to like observe how these stocks are doing, while also reading about like what stocks are and how stocks work. And then by, you know, by the next week, when like we're about to like switch back away from those homerooms, you need to like turn in this 500-word essay about stocks, you know, how your stocks do, you know, what stocks are, what are like the history of stocks and stuff. And it was like, one, it felt stupid because it literally had nothing to do with anything we've learned in 5th grade. Like, bro, we never learned about stocks in 5th grade. Like, why am I randomly why am I randomly doing an assignment about stocks? This makes no sense. Why am I writing a 500-word essay about stocks in 5th grade? But what essentially happened is, I did like find the stocks I was going to do. I don't know which stocks they were, because I didn't care that much. I don't remember. Obviously, I'm not going to remember that random assignment for 5th grade. But all I remember about the assignment is that, like, I literally wrote the entire essay legitimately the night before. Like, I literally stayed up until like 12 a.m. just writing 500 words real quick about stocks, and it just felt so stupid. I was just there, literally just in the back of my mind, I was literally just like, how does this help at all? What good do I get out of this? I'm gonna forget this within seconds, dude. This literally just feels like busy work, because it technically was busy work. Legitimately, it was just busy work, because what it literally was is just they, you know, needed to split up the students so that they could focus on the students who need more time, like more help, you know, understand the content for like the big test. So essentially, they just threw all the students who didn't know what they already did do good in class. They just threw them in like this random homeroom where they did a nothingness assignment, dude. Like, ain't no 5th grader gonna properly be remembering or like learning that much from like a random 500-word essay they wrote about stocks. Like, that's gonna go in one ear and out the other, dude. And that's exactly what it did for me, because I don't even remember what I wrote. Well, obviously, I'm not gonna remember something from like over how many years ago, like years and years ago. But I'm pretty sure I forgot about, like, even the minute I hit middle school, or even the minute, like, a few weeks later, I already forgot about it, dude, because it was just such a nothingness. It was like such a just nothingness project. Okay, what was I doing here? Oh, I was setting up coal. Whoops, I completely forgot about that. But like, that kind of shows you like how even back in elementary school, I procrastinated, just not as much as I did in high school. So technically it wasn't everything in high school I procrastinated on, just most things, mostly projects. I actually did assignments decently on time, most of the time, if I remembered them, because sometimes I will forget, sometimes I did just forget assignments. But usually I would get assignments done decently on time. It was just projects. When it comes to projects, I just could not do them on time, dude. It was just something about it, dude. That projects were just never a thing I could do properly on time. I'm gonna change this stuff around. I don't really like how this is. I want to switch the iron onto an opposite side, actually. Nope. Like this. Yep, and then what I could do is have the coal do like, no, like this. Have the coal do like this. Looks really stupid, but you know, this is just how it's gonna have to work, dude. It looks bad, but you know, I don't really know how else to do it. I mean, there's probably other ways to do this, but it works for now. It'll be changed. It'll be changed later anyway, because these resources are gonna run out eventually. It's just like a for now thing. Where do I move this? Yeah, let me. I'm gonna make this slightly more condensed. Let me make this more condensed. What is happening here? There. There, that should be fixed, right? There. That's a little bit more condensed and neat. A little more condensed. Which is nice. There. Good, 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 good. That looks neater. That's what I want. Let me get a splitter, actually. I should also get a split. That's not a splitter, that's an underground belt. Whoops. Whoopsie whoops. Whoopsie whoopsie whoops. Whoops whoops. Whoops whoops. Where do I connect this? This is the steam. Oh, I also need to change this around. So this makes how much again? This makes 200 water. Let me check it here. It's more simple. This can make. This makes, yeah, like 1,200. We don't really need to look at that. That makes so much, it doesn't matter. So this makes how much steam? It produces 60 steam. This consumes 30 steam. So one of these powers 2 of these. So I need one more steam engine. And then also I should probably make a few more pipes as well. And then let me condense all this stuff around. Yep, so make this. So then what I want to do is I want to get 2 steam engines. And where do I put it though? Like here, I guess. Or like this actually, maybe. Here or here. Maybe like here. Because here what I do. Can I should be able to. I can't remember how. Doesn't it work like this where like you could just. Yeah, I should be able to just do like this. There. Boom. Now I have them. Now I have 2 set up. So I have more power. And it looks a little neater, in my opinion. Now I just need this to be automatically fed coal as well, which will require me to put down a splitter. Put this here. Okay, where do I put the splitter though? Like here, I guess? Yeah. Move this. So this will need to be about here. So we're going to be lining it up to here. So move it down about, move it down about here. Not like this. Not like this, not like this. Not like, oh, I need more iron. Iron plates if I want to make all this. More iron plates. Do 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 do. So recently, it's been getting a lot colder recently. Like, ever get this time where like you get so cold, like you're getting cold enough while you're doing something that you're like, I really need like a cover. Like I'm sitting in my chair and I'm like, man, I really want like a cover to throw over. Like it's kind of chilly. I'm getting kind of cold. But then like you put that cover on and you're like, man, now it's too hot though. And so you like immediately throw it off, and so you essentially have this battle where it's like, I throw the cover on because it's like it's too hot. I mean, it's too cold, so I need a cover. But then like the minute I throw this cover on, I'm like, man, now it's too hot. That's you ever have that happen? Because that was literally what's happened to me before I started making this video. Like I think, when I was starting to make this video, I was literally trying to. I was trying to sit down, and I was like, man, it's really cold right now. Like, cause it's getting pretty late in the year, so I'm like, it's getting winter. It's getting close to winter time. So it's like, man, it's quite cold. I'm gonna throw on like a thin cover. But then like I did that, and I was like, man, now it's too hot and too cumbersome to play a game. Like it's not really a problem now, because like the one good thing about playing games is I get so distracted playing games. Wait, was there a beep? I thought I was getting attacked for a second. Then I get so distracted in games I completely forget that I was cold in the first place. Like right now I don't even feel cold because I'm so distracted playing games. Which actually happens to a lot of things for me. Like I actually sometimes get so distracted playing games that I'll forget that I'm hungry. I'll forget that like I was feeling sick. I was just currently having a cold and feeling sick. Like, I just completely like forget everything, dude. Like I've literally gone hours and hours without eating and not even feel like an ounce of hungriness. And like the minute I stop playing the games and stop what I'm doing, immediately it just like hits me like a wave, and it's like, oh, I'm starving. I'm like, what was happening? How was I doing this? How was I not eating nothing? It's kind of crazy, dude. Like games, like I get so focused in the game, dude. I just like completely forgot. Like it's like I'll literally go like hours upon hours, just no food, because I'm like, man, I'm so invested in the game, dude, that I didn't even realize that I just like don't think to eat, because it's like, why should I eat when I could go for one more turn in Civilization 6 or whatever game? And so I actually get like super distracted just playing the game. And because like one of the things that make you think to eat is like, oh, I feel hungry, I should go eat something. But like I don't even feel that feeling of being hungry, because I'm so like entrenched in the game. Like I'm so distracted by the game, I don't even feel hungry, dude. I'm completely just like, my mind's completely just game. Continue the game. Keep playing the game. Just keep playing the game. You are not hungry. Just continue the game. Yeah, that's when it's happening to me. Do I need... there's 2 here actually, so it should be good. I was about to say, do I need more copper? I mean, more furnaces for copper? No, this should be good enough. This should be enough. I'll put this here. There. Then these will... Which way do I want these to go? They'll go like this. Yeah, they'll go like this. And then they'll loop around like this and go down. And then down here we'll have the furnaces starting to go. Then we'll have the furnaces like going this way, pumping out this way. That's what it should be. Okay. Oh yeah, this needs power, doesn't it? I about forgot about that. Dupe. Make a few more of these things. Make a few more. That should be good. Now I think what do I need to do? Oh, I need to get the furnaces ready. Get rid of these. These trees are in the way. Chop them all down. Chop them, chop them, chop them. Chop them down. Okay, then we put this here. I'll put it like a little more down. This here, this here, this here. So this is 2 power drills. That should power 3 furnaces. Now we just need to get a few of these down, plus a small electric pole, Boom. Boom. Okay. Now we also need to get the actual power as well up there. There. Nice and even. Oh, I forgot about the coal. Oh yeah, I also need to divert a thing of coal. How do I do that? Oh, I get a splitter. Just get another splitter. It should be as simple as that. So I'll need to move these around. Actually, take this off. I think I want to change once again which side this is on. Maybe. Or maybe I don't even need to do that. Maybe what I need to do is just... There. And then I'll put the coal on this side. That should be fine. Okay, get a splitter. Get a lot more transfer belts. I'm gonna need a lot more. What is pollution doing? Has it hit any of the red hives yet? Is this a hive or is it just a random red dot? It doesn't seem to hit too much yet, but I should get gun turrets really soon, dude. I don't want to make the same mistake I did in a previous video. Let me get those gun turrets already. Okay, so what I need to do is get this down here. And then just lead it into the side. And that should... Oh my god, I messed up there. No. These are going on the wrong place. This is not how their copper is supposed to be. Made a little mistake there. There, this is how it should be. Yep, like this, and then this thing is going into the side. So this should be good. Because this will be going to the side, this will be going to this side. So now they're both on the right side, so these should be powered. Now I just need to actually get them going into a chest as well now. Yep, so have this, some of these, and then what we're gonna do is have them go down. Go down, down, down. Down, 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 forever. Why did they get put into an underground belt? Oh, there's a dead tree right there, that's why. Okay, now what I want to do, I need to get some of these into a chest, just for now. It's not going to be leading into anything currently, so there. Boop. Boop. This should work for now, I'll change it later. Perfect, now we have every one of those power drilled. So all the copper is power drilled, all of the coal is power drilled, all the iron is power drilled. I need to put some packs into... I need to put a few of these science packs into the lab so it gets gun turrets researched. And the only thing left that hasn't been power drilled yet is stone. So I just gotta get that ready. Let's go. So, which way do I want to do it? Do it like this way or this way? Probably this way, considering how this one's going up. So this one goes sideways. Here and here. I need to get rid of some of these trees. They're blocking the way. They're blocking my view. Get rid of that forest. We don't need no forest, dude. What's CO2? What's oxygen? I've never heard of that thing. All I've heard about is good old iron plates and stone bricks and factories. That's all I've ever heard about. Okay, so we bring these this way, and then they loop around and head this way. There. So these will also need to be powered as well. Oh, gun turret's finished. What do I do next? Probably military, so I can get like the assault rifle. Did I ever make armor? I did. Okay, so let me make some gun turrets because I don't want to be like unprepared like I was last time. This time I should have at least like 1 or 2 gun turrets in like in the areas that are gonna attack me the soonest. Like where? Let me look at pollution. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get attacked from down here soon. So I should probably have like a few gun turrets, like getting. Oh yeah, look, there's literally a huge thing of what medium biters, which have I seen those before? I think I've probably seen them once before in like my regular playthrough on my own, but I don't think, but I don't know if I've seen them very much. But they're gonna be attacking me soon. So I'm gonna have like, so this, how should I do it? Because I don't have any walls yet to like section stuff off, so I just kind of have to like assume where it's gonna come from. And just like cover stuff. So this will cover all of here. This will cover here. And then this will cover up here. So this should like stop them from anywhere that they might think about attacking. Unless they go up here. But I'm gonna make another gun turret in case they do that. In case they do that, I'll have another gun turret ready. But I also need to make a lot more ammo for that. Ooh, there's all the armor plates for that. I need a lot of ammo. Why did they just try to put iron plates in there? Luckily, ammo is made super fast. You actually can make ammo super fast. Okay, a few of these. And here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, no, they're just in there. I thought they were attacking me for a second. I heard like a weird like sound. I heard them like moving around. I thought they were about to attack me for a second. Okay, so this should like section them off now. Like this should like protect them, because as long as these turrets are on the outside, they should like, instead of aggroing on this stuff, even if there's like a gap, they should always aggro on the turret, because the turret's gonna shoot them before they could ever get to the factories. So this should act like essentially like an invisible wall. Like even without an actual stone wall in the way, this will act as a wall protecting my drills and furnaces, because they're always going to aggro on the turrets first because they're shooting at them. So this, I'm just going to go ahead and put 10 bullets in each. And that's not going to be a lot, but like, I shouldn't have huge waves here yet. Plus the turrets are just supposed to do a little bit of damage before I can get there, because I'm not expecting the turrets to completely deal with it, because I don't really have them very set up yet. Okay, also I should build some stuff here, because they will probably come like this way as well. But to do that, I don't want to put it all the way here, because I don't want to aggro them onto the turrets. Like I don't want them to be coming straight from the hive to the turret, so I want to put the turrets more here. But to do that, I'm going to need to clear out this forest first. At least a little bit of it, not too much, just enough that I have like a bit of space here. And that should be good enough for me to squeeze in a bit of space, because I think I'll probably just need like 1 turret here, 1 turret here. Yeah, like 1 turret here, because there's already a turret here, so like 1 turret here, 1 turret here, and that should make like a wall of turrets to like protect my precious copper plates. I need as many copper plates as I can get. How else will I make copious amounts of electronics to make all my, steam coal mines and whatever, like steam powered boilers and stuff? How will I make those without electronics? And how will I make electronics without copper? Okay, so yeah, so this is covering like here, so I should place 1 here. Yeah, 1 here. Also, keep making more ammo, because I also need ammo for myself, because I don't want to like get attacked myself without having any ammo to fight back. So I also need ammo for myself. So some here. Also, it's getting somewhat close-ish to here. It's not really very close here, but it's getting kind of close here. So I'm also going to put 1 in this corner as well. So like here. And this should be good for now. Though, maybe to be careful, I should put one here as well. Like here. Just in case. Nah. These will. Because it's not really that... If the pollution's only going this way right now, it's not really going very far towards these hives yet. So I mostly just need to focus on this stuff. So this should be good. Now, to finish up this video, I'm just going to make sure that all my mines are collecting stuff properly. So I just need to make sure my stone mines are actually feeding into some chests, which they aren't yet. So 1, 2, 3. Actually, don't put them here. Put the things right here. Actually, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, only one. I should only do one because I should actually start making bricks. Because even though I can't make walls yet, I don't think, unless I researched it, no. But I can at least start making bricks. So I should actually just get that ready. At least get that ready for now. Whoa, what's happening? Did I hear a bullet? Or was that that might have been the thing moving, actually. This might... I swear I heard a bullet go off. I thought one of my turrets were shooting something. That's probably... Maybe I was hearing something. So yeah, let me go ahead and finish it off by getting these things making bricks. Oh god, this power setup looks so ugly. What is happening here? Okay, this looks a little better. Still looks a little atrocious, but you know, a little better than it was before. Okay. Now I just have to get coal though. I don't have coal leading in here yet. And also, I need more iron to make conveyor belts. Okay. I made some stone bricks, but I still need to deliver them to some kind of chest or something. So like here, and then loop it around. And then what I'll do for now is just have a few, like multiple things. Since I don't really have I don't think I have assemblers yet, so I'm just gonna have it all go to chest for now. Since I don't have assemblers yet. There. Try to make this a little bit more neat. How do you pick stuff off of belts? I can't remember if there's a button. I can't remember. Oh, it's in F. Okay, yeah, it's F. That's what. Okay, I'm just going to put it in the chest for now. Do I even need these burner drills anymore? How do you trash stuff? How do you get rid of stuff in your inventory? Because I don't think I need these burner drills anymore. They're just kind of just burning in my inventory. I'll throw them in here. I don't need them. It ain't necessary for me. Why isn't this getting stone? Oh, because it's iron. Because this is taking so much. You know what I'm gonna do? Limit that for now. I don't need a crazy amount. I already have a lot of stone, actually. There. Just limit this because I don't have that many drills making stuff, so I don't want all my production being taken away from my furnaces that I'd rather be making bricks so I can make walls soon. Okay, now to finish off, I need to get coal going automatically into this. So actually, all I need to do is just split off here. And so also what I need to do is... Yep. And so then get a splitter. Where do I put the splitter? Okay, so move this here. Get the splitter here, I think. Yeah, so what I can do is no, not like that. Whoops. Like this. This is how I want it. There. There, now the coal should be splitting off. Just let me make 2 electric mills, because there seems to not be enough coal to go around right now, so I just probably need like 2 more electric drills or something. Should I make that? There. One more should be enough. Though obviously more would be better. All the extra count. So here. Where is this going? Yep, so like this. There. Oh, I need a power pole. Well, there. I made sure to get power mines on every single resources. All the coal should be automatically going to the furnaces. This isn't working because there's no mineable resources, but I'll fix that next video. Power's automated, so this video went pretty well. Didn't take me forever to actually get everything automated now. Now I just need to actually get the automation, like actual like building things. I need to get assembling machines and start automating science. But that's gonna be next video. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and